Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. The Capricorn card is last this week. So Capricorn, you're the last reading. Firstly, I want to say thank you for supporting my channel. I know that there are a lot of Capricorn readers on YouTube, which always blows me away, including moi. So thank you for supporting my channel. I also want to say that if you're interested in having a personal reading with me, doing any of the classes for July or August, please make sure that you check out all of the information down below. And if you would like to make a donation, and thank you for those who've already made donations, please, the information is below. Do remember that the readings are only general. They may not resonate with you. You may have to go and check out other aspects of your natal chart. But sometimes these readings, as much as they're general, you can sit through them and think, oh, that is just like a personal reading. Sometimes I listen to other readers and I think, wow, it's almost like you've got insight into my life. So it's pretty amazing, really, that people can pick up on the general energies. Okay, I'm going to use the After Tarot for your reading. Okay, Capricorn. Let's just get into your energy a little bit. Some of you have got conflict going on here. I don't feel this is just in the love arena. It could be conflict at work. It could be conflict with a family member. But I feel like it's going on and you've been sort of biding your time or biting your tongue in hope that it may just go away by itself. But I feel like it's coming to a point where you're going to have to speak up. And that makes you feel a little anxious or nervous. Yeah, sometimes we can do that. Sometimes we can hope that, you know, if we keep quiet for long enough, things will go away. But all they do is they just fester. Because if you don't speak up and say something, people get this false sense of security that they can treat you in a particular way. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups coming up first. Yeah, so you've got a snake around you here. Okay, a snake around you too. This card tells me that there's a lot of confusion here. So it could be that you're either being managed by someone who's not communicating well or confusing you by making offers that aren't coming forward. But there's also this feeling here of illusion. So maybe you're holding back from not really speaking up because you fear maybe, you know, the people above you, your managers, sort of coming down on you for that. This is the sort of reasons that we don't speak up sometimes, is because we fear being, you know, looked at as the troublemaker. There's money here. So for some of you here, this has definitely got to do with work, but it could be about you speaking up. This can be an inheritance or a family situation, and it could be that some of you are not speaking up about what you rightfully deserve here. Okay, so look what's going to happen here. So it's like you've held back for a long time and now you're rushing in. Ah, okay. Now you're rushing in to speak your piece. And I feel like for some of you here, you're walking away from this situation because you've got insight here. So you're starting to realize that what's been festering within you, or what you've been fighting against, or fighting against saying something about, is starting to fester inside of you. You have to release it. I have to listen to this too. It's my reading as well. So I need to have a think about what that is for me too. All right, Six of Pentacles coming through. So some of you investing definitely feels like work for some of you, but some of you are investing in something more than what you're being given back. There's an unequal giving and taking here. So sometimes what we do is when things aren't going well, especially if we're sort of generous people, we keep giving. And I feel like this is very strong Capricorn energy for that reason. It's like when things aren't really going our way, we tend to overly invest in things, trying to make sure that they come out right. We are a little bit perfectionist. We are a little bit like we want to make sure things are done correctly. And I feel like you're investing way more into something that's really necessary. Someone's taking advantage of you here. Very much so. All right, let's just get that right so you can see that card there. Okay. All right, yep, here we go. Look at this. So someone's taking more than they are giving. Look at that. Look at the energy there. Someone's trying to get away with something here, trying to perhaps take more from you than what they should be. So you keep investing more and more because you feel like you're not doing enough, and someone's just taking here. Now, for some of you, this definitely feels like you're working for someone who's expecting you to do things that perhaps are beyond your limitations. Because you're coming up as this beautiful Nine of Pentacles energy. And this says to me that you are doing a very good job. You're probably investing as much as you should be in your job. And if it's in your life itself, I feel like you're a very fair person. So you're trying to put more into something to try and, I don't know, appease someone, please someone. But you know what? You are so self-sufficient on your own. You do not need to go into this energy of overgiving, trying to make something right here. Why do you feel like you need to overgive or to over-try? Somebody's not giving back, though, to a situation. Okay, and what you're doing is you're moving on to stability. So some of you are letting this energy go. Okay, for some of you here, I feel like you really need to be speaking up and saying something here. But it's like you're trying to walk away from it and ignore it. And you have the power in this situation, but you're just not realizing how much power you have. So you're going to take this option here of moving into more stable times. And for some of you, I feel like you're walking away from a situation. There you are, Capricorn. Always come out in your own reading. So we have the Devil energy here. This is end of codependency, end of relying on others, end of investing in things that aren't giving back. It's done. You're done. You're not going to be taking on this energy anymore. It's done. You're just letting it go here. It's like something is not serving you. So I feel like for some of you, you're walking away from jobs, and some of you, you're walking away from relationships. You're taking your power back. You're becoming the emperor. Look at this. Beautiful. Stepping into your power, stepping into your personal power here. Now, some of you, it could be a relationship with an Aries here as well, or another Capricorn, very possible. There's a very strong feeling here that you are starting to come into your power. Something is changing for you here to bring in stability. Something huge is going to happen here. Let's just keep going, because I feel like you're really stepping up. You're closing out some sort of cycle here with the world. Yep. And standing your ground. I love it. Stubborn Capricorn. There's a decision that needs to be made, though, so we'll get some more information here. Okay, let's just have a really good look at this reading, because I'm going to do some clarifying. Okay, so have you confused? Maybe under the illusion that you can't speak up for yourself, or you can't defend yourself. Maybe you're trapped by past life or past energy here that you need to let go of. This illusion needs to go. Same as with the Devil energy. You need to let go of a mask here. Okay, so you have some sort of money coming through here. Now, when I look at this, I think they're talking about abundance here. Letting go of something that's holding you back here to bring in your abundance. Something you're going to bring your passion back here and allow you to take a leap of faith by using your intuition. Okay. All right, so I see you here having some sort of conflict here because you're investing into something more than it's giving you back. That's what I see straight up. I see you putting your energy in. It's like you keep putting more energy into something that's just taking from you. Taking. And it's really disturbing your stability. Now, what I see here is you allowing this energy to go, this illusion to drop. And you're starting to walk into your own power here. You're starting to understand who you truly are and how much power that you actually have here, which I think you've forgotten for some reason. It's like you've sort of got lost in this illusion of not being able to either speak up for yourself or accept what is rightfully yours. And this part of your life here is closing down. This part of your life is going. It's no longer serving you here. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. and possibly the same situation where you're letting something go because something's not investing back in you. So that's codependent energy. And a lot of you don't probably realize how that codependent energy can hold you back. It can be exhausting. But that's the constant giving to others at the, I guess, the detriment of your own well-being. So there's something here that you are letting go of. I do think that you've been a little bit stubborn about letting go of this energy. It's been a little difficult because perhaps you've always been the way you have, and it's really hard to understand how to accept that change is coming through here. But the Two of Swords says to me there's a choice that you have to make about letting go of this energy. There's a choice here that you have to decide on this codependent energy and how to let it go. All right, you have to decide you want more from your life. You have to decide that what you've got at the moment isn't really enough for what you want. For some of you, it is about love. You may be investing in someone here, definitely about love. We do have the Scorpio card here as well, but we have the beautiful Ace of Cups coming through and then the Lovers card. So I want to say to you here, clarifying that, is you need to choose love. What are you doing? What are you doing here? So for some of you, this may be about letting go of some idea of how to love. Letting go of hanging on to something rather than approaching it the way it needs to be approached. Again, this choice coming through. I'm going to make this a really long reading today because I want to work out what they're exactly saying. There's a choice to let go of a cycle. There's a choice to let go of a pattern here. A pattern that's held you back because you keep over-investing in something, in many things. You over-invest yourself. You give too much. And for some unknown reason, this is a habit that you've either learned or you've carried with you through lifetimes. And you're about to understand how to break away from this energy because a cycle is closing here. But it's your choice of whether to move on with that same energy or whether to stay where you are. And there's great love here after some sort of rebirth, but it's coming through an offer of something. Somebody is about to help you move forward here, help you to understand how to move forward, to move to great love. Somebody is coming through here. So whether this is about work or whether it's about a love situation, someone is helping you to see how to remove the mask, how to let go of the past energy, the habits, the codependency, whatever it is for you, somebody is showing you how to let go of that. There's some sort of offer coming in for you, and it's going to help you let go of this stuff. Let go of this stuff and change to pure love. You're changing yourself into pure love. How beautiful. Alrighty, Capricorn, let's get an oracle card. We're going to go for the energy oracle cards here. Okay, Spirit has told me to draw two, so there must be two messages coming through here. Okay, there's the other one. All right, so the first one I pulled out is Adjacent Possibilities, and it's card 24. I have a feeling that your whole world's going to open up to you once you let go of this energy. This is what this is all about. Okay, many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviours or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which indicates confusion and vacillation about what course to take, the vacillation about which course to take, the Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. As you consider the many life choices available, you'll feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength and forward motion. In terms of goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or even an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take a new and different action. So really what that's saying to you is that when something's not right, it's best not to keep investing in it. It's best to walk away and invest in something new. But by holding on to it, you actually waste time ignoring the opportunities available to you. Now, the other card I got here was card 42, which is woman holding a coin. So I'm feeling this is your abundance opening up here after you decide that you can move forward and get many choices. Okay, female connection in money, health, or value. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits in a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes up right in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavour regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give you financial advice or connect with someone who does. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or it may be a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance. I feel like they're saying here that you can be more successful, more financially successful, more abundant by allowing yourself to see other opportunities rather than keep investing in the same ones. So once you've invested a certain amount, it's time to let it go and move on, because otherwise you're creating this codependent energy here. And that's what needs to shift for you. You no longer want to be in this energy of the over-giving, over-investing. This card is all about over-the-top stuff, doing too much of something. So you need to stop investing and bring in what is rightfully yours here. Have a great week, Capricorn.